Yo, what is up guys? Today we're going to talk about my top 5 dislikes about the Ninja 400. So let's get to it. The first one, and this is the big one, the engine. Besides a thumper, the 180p twin configuration is probably my least favorite engine layout. Now, I talked about the engine in the top 5 likes about the Ninja 400 video, but the 180p twin that makes this bike so reliable, so cheap, and so easy to maintain is also what you'd kind of attribute towards its lack of character. Unfortunately, a 180p twin is just boring. It sounds boring, its power delivery is boring, it's, you know, and you're already in a pretty low capacity engine for countries like the US and Australia. So the engine, in my opinion, doesn't do it any favors in terms of how fun it is. This bike's enjoyment, this bike's spirit truly comes from its handling and its usability. You know, when I owned the Bandit, it was a 250cc, it was tiny, it was a naked bike, and I'm not a huge fan of naked bikes, but it always put a smile on my face when I hit the ignition and heard that 4-cylinder engine purr. Unfortunately, with the Ninja, when I turn it on, I kind of feel like I'm starting up a weed whacker. Okay, number 2, the mirrors. Now these provide fantastic visibility, I'm not going to deny that. They are really good stock standard mirrors, but I have a massive gripe with them. So where they're set up is pretty much bang on in line with the rear view mirrors, the side mirrors of most other commuter cars out there. And what that means is lane filtering with the mirrors out is a risky game. You just lose so much space, so many gaps you could filter through otherwise are not available to you if you've got the mirrors open. And that's why in a lot of my videos you'll see me fold them in, even here when I'm coming up towards a filtering lane. Most bikes you don't actually have to do this. I have heard that this can be remedied by buying a set of Ninja 300 rear view mirrors, which are cheap and bolt directly on, and apparently they sit a bit lower so that you aren't going to be hitting the rear view mirrors of other cars on the road. I don't know how accurate that is though, because I haven't tried it for myself yet. Definitely something I probably will try if I end up keeping this thing for a bit longer. Number 3, the placement of the stock muffler. On the Ninja 400, where the muffler is placed means that the heel of your foot rests on the muffler, or the heat shield at least. I was thinking maybe because it's just the heat shield that it's making contact with, it won't be too bad, but actually the heat shield would be pretty hot. So it's, yeah, it just seems like a pretty dramatic oversight because I don't have big feet or anything, and my heel rests firmly against that heat shield when my toes are on the pegs. And it's an issue I've seen echoed across many different reviews of this bike. So I'm not alone when I speak about this. Ooh, I look good. It just seems like after years and years of designing motorcycles, you'd kind of have something like that sorted. But this one doesn't really matter too much because, let's be real, if you're going to buy a motorcycle, you're going to be changing the exhaust in a matter of days. Number 4, the seat. The seat on the Ninja 400 is quite hard. And that's not just the Kawasaki thing, it's more specific to the Ninja 400 because the Ninja 650 has a much more comfortable touring-like seat. And it makes sense, this is a sportier bike. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't love that about this bike. I love the fact that this is a sportier, more aggressive bike, and part and parcel with that is a harder seat, more aggressive contact points, so you've got metal foot pegs and they're not coated in rubber, and it kind of adds to that whole responsive feel you get from the bike when you're riding it, and I do love it. So this is more a nitpicky point. It's just when I do ride it for long distances, you really do feel the seat. It's something that doesn't go easy on your glutes. After you've been riding for an hour or two, you just the last thing you really want is a fatigued set of cheeks, and that's exactly what this seat delivers. But nitpicky, again, like, I like the hard seat. I just don't like it when I'm sitting on it for more than an hour, which I rarely have to. And that's it. Those are the things I dislike about the Ninja 400. Yeah, we're close to 500 subs now, so hopefully we'll get there soon. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the comments below. But that's all from me for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next one.
You say you've got them guns, but I've never seen you bang. You say you've got them drugs, but I've never seen you slang.